My name is Alex Pennington, and we are the Aspiring Writers United. I have had the opportunity of talking with many successful self published authors, and every time I speak with them, I ask the question, how did you do this? How did you actually succeed at self publishing? Self publishing has a very bad reputation, if I'm being honest. There are certain stigmas around self publishing. There's a reason that self published books are not flying off the shelves. Now, sometimes they are, and there are people who blow up the self publishing industry. Off the top of my head, Daniel Green. He is a YouTuber. I watch his videos every week. I love them. And he recently released a book several months ago, and I think actually perhaps the sequel to said book. And he just had amazing success. And what I'm going to do today is give you 3 tips that I have learned from talking with these authors of how they actually succeeded at self-publishing and did better than they would have if they went the traditional route. The first tip that I have for you guys is to not publish immediately. When you think your story is ready to publish, don't do it. Seriously, guys, do not do it. Instead, put it away for a month, go do something else, go write something else, go read some books. Do literally anything except publish your book. Because one of the big stigmas around self-publishing is that there are so many books filled with typos. It's really bad, and I say it as a stigma, but it's true. As somebody who has read many self-published books, I can tell you that there are grammatical errors and many things wrong inside of them. I'm not trying to cast shade on self-publishing, but it's something we all know. If you give me 10 books and I just pick one at random, there's a good chance it'll have some errors in it. But if you do not publish it immediately, and instead you just hold on to it for a month or so, and then go back and edit it again, you're going to give yourself such a huge leg up on the competition. But following this is tip 2. Hire an editor. I don't care if you're Stephen King. I don't care if you're Lee Bardugo. I don't care who you are. Self-publishing or traditional, you need an editor. They are going to just make your chances of success so much better. So much better. It's incredible. As somebody who's actually worked with an amazing editor, I can tell you there are things that you don't know as a writer, things that you can't see. But when you actually get told and said and shown, hey, this is not right, but here's why it's not right, you go, oh my gosh, you're right. How did I not ever see this before? And that is going to make your book so much better. Hiring an editor is expensive, but so is self-publishing. It's not free. I mean, it is free, but if you do it right, it's not free. It's a business endeavor. You're basically starting a business, and that's never free. And so my third tip, and I'm going to throw in a little bonus tip at the end of this video. Promote yourself before you self-publish. Don't be the person who has a book and decides, okay, now is the time to get on social media and start promoting myself. No, that's not what you want to do. If you're writing a book right now, you need to be on social media building a following. Every day, posting, following people. You can be on one social media app or you can be on all of them. That's up to you. But you need to be building an audience, because what you want to happen is when you first publish that book, you already have readers lined up to buy your book. You're not going to actually need to go and find readers. They are right there. And also, if you've been working with them and talking with them and posting and tweeting and doing videos or whatever, you are already going to have an audience who cares about you. They are going to want you to succeed. And that's the whole point. And so don't just start building a social media when your book comes out. Build it years in advance. Now, my bonus tip for you: hire a cover artist. This will make your book stand out. I'm sorry, but we are all subjective. And when I see a bad cover, after looking at traditional books, which have amazing covers often, I'm not going to buy your book. Nobody watching this video will buy your book. I know we are horribly judgmental people, but if you have 100 covers which are amazing, and then you have just one cover over here which is not very good, you're just not going to buy that book. I'm sorry. But you're not even going to try the writing, because if they can't invest in a good cover, why would you even think their writing is good? Again, I know that sounds really judgmental, but we all do it. I'm just being honest with you guys. And I've seen certain books with amazing covers. The Gunmetal God. I'm thinking of that one off the top of my head. Fantastic book. Amazing cover. It's done so well. It's a great self-published book. Go read it. And so, hire an editor. Hire a cover artist. Treat this like a business. And no, it's not going to be free. If you want to do it for free, then you're not going to be as successful. I'm sorry, but that's just the truth. But here's the good thing. Writing takes years, and if you're doing multiple rounds of revisions, you probably will have a lot of time to save. You will have years in advance, years that you can be using to build your social media following. So that's kind of the idea that I'm trying to communicate. It's going to take you, say, a couple of years to really be ready to self-publish your book. During that time, build your following, save your money, edit your story multiple times. And so then after you've set it to the side for a while, you are ready to come back and read it and actually start doing some real edits. You have money to hire an editor. You have a following. You can get an awesome cover artist. You've been preparing, planning, saving for years, and now you are ready with your giant following to finally publish your book. What are your tips for self-publishing? Do I have any self-published authors watching this video? What have you done to help yourself stand out? Thank you all for listening, and please comment your tips below.